Back. This is Lone Wolf. We're playing Vintage Story on 119.7. Said we had our last one on 19.5, and by golly, we had our last one on 19.5. Nothing difficult, but you never know when you're moving a world what could possibly go wrong. So, alright, we've got, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So my brain says that's west, so I'm heading east. Don't really care which direction I'm going, but following what I said in the last episode, the advice from Aildark, want to find different biomes, different stone, at east-west. Oh, heading east-west. Hey, we wanted the fiber. That's the whole point. It sure wasn't the grain. Guess I better look at the food. Let's see what we've got in our iron chest. Okay, so whatever food I have is on me. Which is what I would have guessed. What am I looking for? I think right now what I'm looking for, it's been a while since I've played, but I want to find a lime source. I'd like to make some leather backpacks. That's primarily what I'm after right now. Huh? I just picked up 3 flax fibers. You explain that to me. Well, the only answer I have is that I was here before, and when I was here, lost them. Probably when I was lost. Oh, crap. Come on, escape, mother trucker. Yeah, you come get me. Well, I don't have any room to pick up your stuff, so I just want to put my stupid stuff away, pick up my chest, and be on my way. You're not looking to be bitten by some dog. In this case, hyena. Nothing wrong with getting food from them. That's not what I'm after. Always after flax, it seems like. It seems like there's always a need for flax. How's that go? I had to get in the grain. Alright, we'll eat the grain. Stay away from that dong there. We're not interested in killing him. We did not get I didn't get anything. Including the fiber. If I'm smarter, swap this out for something else so that I don't have to keep swapping stuff out. Okay. Chest on, chest off, chest on, chest off. That doesn't work. You're not following me, are you? Good. Nice cave, some lovely hyenas, some clay stone. would definitely take some cactus fruit to heal myself with. Yeah, I assumed I had a stack of bandages, but you don't want to go through those. It's for fun. I'm not getting the nutrition, but I'm getting the healing. That's what I was wanting from those. I'm sure I don't have any reason to go talk to this guy, but I'll go meet him. I'll go meet him. Clothing, yeah. Yeah. Any more healing fruit? Interested in healing fruit. Nina got me. Alright, moving on. This would be a good place to find no food. I'm looking for nothing but lime right now. That's the only thing I have on my brain. There's some fruit. There's some fruit. I don't know if it's mature. Looks like it is. Glad to have it. So does that one. Ooh, 3 fruit from that one cactus. That's pretty amazing. It must be more mature, I guess. Darker, well, no, that didn't hold up. One from that one, which is normal, but 2 from that one. Okay. Alright, we are at full health. Woohoo! Lecter's carpet, let's make a way. Oh, this isn't. Oh. It is a mind bender to go from a normal play style to wilderness survival. Just how it is. Look at the hyenas guarding the watering hole. They know everybody's got to come there to drink. You're going to sit there in ambush as you come to the water. Although I haven't actually noticed that behavior before, that would actually make a lot of sense if we're going for what happens in the world. Ah, okay, let's get farther away from hyena. F8. Okay, so I've got to go turn all my things off that I don't like. And that won't happen until I disconnect and reconnect, so I'll be right back. Alright, all the dust is gone. Yay. Not making my eyes hurt just thinking about. Oh, still claystone. We got some forest over here. Yeah, you're gonna bad on me real soon. So I want to get over here to the forest where maybe there's more chance to find food. Sticks are full, so I don't need any of those. June 21st, longest day of the year. Also some important people in my life's birthday today. So happy birthday to those that I care about whose birthday is today. Maybe we changed to the summer icon too. Today is the first day of summer. At least in the States it is. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I only know where I've lived. This is ignorant America. You know, I am ignorant about the things I don't know. Things I haven't been around, been exposed to, I wouldn't know. It's all true. Oh, we got the sandstone. Interesting. Gee, let me pull up my world map and see what's out here. Is this just all water? Wait a minute, no map. Not a funny joke anymore, Wolf. Right, it's not a funny joke. I just have to bend my brain. Alright, we got redwoods over there. Area that we don't actually care about over there. Well, let's go say hi anyways. That's the social thing to do. The polite thing. I have no guesses on the trader. A wolf. Wolf. We'll keep you survival goods. Yeah, I'm not really looking to trade, just chat with you. No flax bread, spelt bread. I could sell you 8 and get what? 1 gear? Yeah, that would make no sense whatsoever. Well, good to meet you, Carl, I guess, huh? There's my wolf friend. Just because I have a wolf in my name doesn't mean we're friends. Come up here slowly. Oh crap. I say crap because now I'm going to have to figure out how to get up there and get that spear. Looks like it's not going to be too difficult. Why did I kill the wolf? I guess I killed the wolf solely so that he wouldn't kill me, I guess, huh? I should take the meat. Yes, and we hear more. Not after that. Not right now. Put on my spotlight. Vegetables, yeah, we are not high on food. Oh, we got, okay. Let me see. Yeah, that should be there, that should be there. I guess that should be there, huh? Let me grab it over there. I just thought of another change I need to make. Lots of configuration. Be right back. Well, as soon as I paused, I found 3 wolves not chasing me, but heading my way, so I'm going to tuck myself away safely for the moment. I'm here with Carl. Anyways, be right back. Alright, well, might be a couple more of those along the way, I don't know. There's foxes and wolves, oh my. And there is said evidence, aside from the fact that I just killed one. And 2. Nice, get some fruit while staying away from the wolves. I'm trying to. And the rift. One more rift. Okay. Big ocean. Oh, big lake. Big weather system. Big swim. So I am looking for input on the length of these videos. Whether you like them at 2 hours, would you prefer them at 1 hour? I don't think I want to do them at 30 minutes. I want to get in and spend more time trying to do things on this. It's easier when I have a base to just do a 30-minute episode, even though that oftentimes feels short. But I don't want to do 30 on these. But I'm very interested in what you would prefer. So if you'd leave some feedback for me in the comments section on my videos, I'd have an idea of what you all would prefer. I don't mind doing the 2 hours. I mean, it was my idea to do 2 hours in the first place. If I were watching, I would just watch, and then if I wanted a break, I just would pause the video and go do whatever I wanted to do. When I come back, YouTube would remember where I was at, and I'd come back and finish watching it there. So that's kind of my thinking when I decided to go 2 hours. I know people make much longer videos than these, even within its story. But what I'm interested in is what y'all think about it. Because you're the ones watching. So you're the ones that matter. Anybody else's viewers, just you and me. We're the ones sitting here together. Okay, so we've gotten to sandstone, we see that. It's a resin. Oh. There's locator up there. What else? Just really don't want to be fighting locusts right now. Not looking for any tools or tools. Food. I might be interested in. What is that? How is this food? Crying out loud. And there was no food in there, by the way. This is exactly the same ruin that my 118 series started at. This is the exact same ruin that in that series my main base is built out of a ruin. This exact same ruin. That's fun. Oh, that's so funny. Funny, I say. Hello, temporal rift. I'm not interested in you. Not today. Not today. I guess I'm interested in flax, though, every day. What did I not pick up? What have I got? Oh, I picked up that fat. Oh. Whoa. Well. I'd not like to get killed by lightning. Thank you. We've got to eat something, so let it be that. Let it be that. Bushmeat. We have more to cook. We want more, we go kill more. 34 flax fibers, wow. But I want lime. Not onion seed. I want lime. I want leather. All of the glorious things that leather can do for me. All of the lovely things that I think leather do for me. Because yeah, I am very interested in your feedback. So if you have an opinion, oh, somebody's actually asking you for it. Me, Lone Wolf, is interested in your opinion. Wahoo! So if you have an opinion, share it, would you? Or just say hi. It's all good. As far as I know, I don't bite. I have wolf in my name, but I don't have the fangs or the jaw strength of my namesake. No, I don't think I'm a wolf. I just think I'm like a lone wolf. Happy enough being out on his own, doing his own thing, being his own boss, being in control of his own destiny, thriving my life. That's what the lone wolf is about, my independence. Which is not the same thing as isolation, by the way. Not somebody that isolates. Another trader over here. Can imagine what he'd have that I'd want. But I'll say hi. Aphid, artisan trader. Bet you don't have any cheese, do you? Nope. Oh, rice. We take rice. Rice is nice. 72 days, 70 days, yeah. Well, we're definitely going to combine you. Drives me nuts. I start talking and I start yawning. I try to cover the yawns so you don't know they're happening. And after I've been talking, I don't do the yawning, but boy, when I start talking, I definitely start yawning. Imagine it has something to do with oxygen or something. Anyways, enough about me. So there's a lovely man from Germany that has posted comments on my videos a couple of times and told me I needed to slow down. So I listened to him, and I'm slowing down with my posts so that hopefully they can be enjoyed more easily. He wasn't the first one to mention, yeah, I can't keep up. But his came across just at the right time and rang a bell inside my ding-dong head, and I heard what he had to say. Alright, we got rice. It's nice. Not twice as nice, but rice is nice. Anyway, so hope you like the new posting schedule. I'm basically working to try to post one of these episodes every third day. Posting each day and posting an episode to my 119 regular survival mode world Let's Play. Those are only half-hour episodes. I've been playing with some other games to see what else I can bring you besides Vintage Story. Because Vintage Story isn't the only thing I like. I posted some Baldur's Gate 3 videos, but those didn't do anything. Also weren't the best recordings, the first couple of them, and I think that just kind of ruined the whole thing. But I've got some ideas. I've actually recorded some videos with another game, but mum's the word. I'm not sharing. So we're still in sandstone, you say? It's interesting because this is a patchy world, and I get a little confused because initially what you see in a patchy world is lots of small biomes. It doesn't take you very far, and you're at a different temperature. Wow. Yeah, you're in a different temperature, you're in a different stone type, whatever. But then, the patchy world, so I'm not going in here, by the way. This has lots of bad things in it. And don't think anything I want is going to be on the surface. Let's see. Definitely a place of drifters. This is actually what I was wanting, not those. It's a neat ruin, but it's got lots of nasties. There's a hole where they all come crawling out of. Anyways, so No, come on. Okay, what? Come on. Appreciate the auto load. Thank you. I wasn't trying to throw just then. I was trying to just toss, which I did. 68 rusty gears. But then I picked it up and tossed it again. One of the games that I wanted to record, I've been playing through. It's an old game. It's actually the first game that I spent money on. That I actually went out and bought. I know that ruin too. Cool ruins. So I'm heading to Cold Climbs. So if this is east, that would be north and that would be south, wouldn't it? What time is it? Oh, it's AM. So if this is east, the sun should be coming up over this way. Huh. That's a sky that's not giving much away as to where the sun is. Well, it's a pretty, I don't know what made that sound. Foul creature. Ha, 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 ha. So I don't want to go this cold because then there won't be any berries or anything to feed myself with. Probably won't be any ripe vegetables laying around. I want all of those things to keep me well fed. That's an interesting ruin. Well, that looked like the moose and its hind legs sticking up there, and I wasn't going to go anywhere near it. You've seen that those moose can be pretty harsh. I like all the deer, though. A little white tail, looks like. Like this is some, oh look, we got some vegetables. Some Swiss cheese-ish kind of area. Happy to have some vegetable in the form of fungus. Not sure how fungus is vegetable, but I'll accept it. I might have some things change in my life too, and I don't think they're going to affect what I'm doing here. If they do, I won't be happy about it, but there are things more important than creating content for YouTube. That's hard to imagine, I know. Bite my tongue, right? Nevertheless, sometimes things take priority over other things. Again, I say I don't think it's going to affect anything. Let me check out this light colored stone over here. See if that's one of the limestones. Rock or limestone. That's the limestones. Ha ha ha! Hello, chickens. You gonna come chase me down, rooster? And my assumption is it's gonna be granite, but oh, it's chalk. Wow! This could be 4 more inventory slots. I could have inventory out to here. because I could make leather. Wear those hyenas when I want them. Exciting, we got some lime. We have a lime source. And my favorite of the two, chalk. Not that we're going to live here. Not that I'm going to marry it. But I am planning on using it. Taking full advantage. Look at all this storage we've got here. And who are you? Agriculture Guild, huh? Oh, yeah, Guild, yeah. You know what, if you click on the guy, he's just in cages. Yeah, he actually does have, geez, look at him. But that's, no, 9, that's actually really reasonable from these guys. Okay. We're not exactly in a chalk biome, are we? No, we are not. But we should be in a wet area, it looks like. Pretty common. Would be good for mushrooms, I would think. And, oh geez, 106. That's not good for berry production. That's not good for food preservation either. But it'll be fine for leather making. Should I set up over by that trader? Just feels kind of like a natural thing to do. How much chalk is here? Certainly should be enough to get me leather. Any chalk in this here? Is the chalk below the surface? Not below the surface, but below the sandstone. I mean, I wouldn't think so. If anything, I would expect the sandstone to be below the chalk. The sandstone's not a hard stone either. Okay. Why is that fun to do? Alright. So, definitely have chalk here. Alright, well, we're going to go... Yes, set up trader. One thing to trader offs, and I guess I should make sure before I make an assumption, is that oft times they'll have a bed, so if a temporal storm comes in, I want to sleep through it. And I do. And there we go, there's just got a bed. This more mature rice over here. Look at that. We need to cook ourselves some rice bread maybe, huh? He does have extra storage for me right now. Look at that. Just like that. Insta home. Or something. Hey. Or something. Alright, what can we... We can put that in there. We can make some firewood. We can get a piece of grass. Maybe. Well... rainy here, which it is. That song just drives me nuts before it's over with. Then we're going to have to roof over our heads. I don't suppose that's... I don't care. I was going to say I don't suppose that's a meteor right there, but like I said, I don't care. Okay. Let's pop our tent, set up our tent. The no bad tent. Hello? Oh, jeez. I'm not sure how the scroll wheel got pushed, but, you know. Clearly I'm good at it, because I do it. Oh, okay, that's as close to the traders I can get. Got it. Got it. Get it, got it good. I got it good. Okay. Square. There's an oven. No idea what else we might be needing. Maybe a torch. Light some fire. Light a fire under it now. So let's grind some grain. No, I can't look around. I have to look at this. Oh, there's oak around here. I do have a little bit in my chest, but not enough to make even one batch of leather with. That would require 15 logs, and I think I have 13. Just faintly hearing that stupid song is driving me nuts, so guess what? I get to turn it all the way off. I am the lucky one. Looking at the server output, and I just made a waypoint with a macro. Alt-D. It puts a cyan dot on the map that I have labeled map dot. Ambiguous. Ambiguous, isn't it? Ambiguity? There was some kind of combination I tried right there. More music for your ears. your easy listening pleasure. Today, in Vintage Story. Brought to you by Lone Wolf. Wolf among wolves. Or something. Oh, for crying out loud. I hate this song with a passion. The other song I found obnoxious, but I don't hate it. I hate this one. Circus music. I just don't understand. But you've heard me complain all about it before. At least I'm consistent. I might look into finding some other music to play in the background. I don't know. It wouldn't change based on what's going on in the game, but then I don't know how much this changes based on what's going on in the game, to be honest. 2 days, 3 days. Oh my gosh, I can't put any food in there. This is silly, what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do it anyways. Oh, for crying out loud, clothes! I am having a hard time getting things to do what I want them to do. Keep thinking I'm telling them to do what I want them to do, but seem to be failing. Okay, now then, back to our very important business. 19% spoiled. Whatever. We just got rid of it. Okay, so we've got vegetable fruit. Okay. That can probably go back in the iron chest. Well, I am not together right now. Oh, I just put the... Okay. I just realized that I just put the quern away, but I need the quern to grind chalk to turn it into lime. I am a silly wolf. Honestly, I don't think my brain is fully engaged right now. Did I see chalk over here? I did. Time to make some chalk. Bloody goodness. Oh, boo, hiss, boo, boo. Stone him. Get him off the stage. Hang him up in the yard arms. Don't know what a yard arm is, other than I can guess, but I don't know what a yard arm is. I'm certain that I wouldn't want to be in one. So... that's actually quite a bit think of it. Pieces of chalk. Look at that, there's food sitting here waiting for me. On the hoof. In the form of a cow right there. Look at that. Dinner. Okay, let's get the quern back up. You hear what this music is? You know, that sounds better than the quern. It's nice music. Sure I don't have my volume set the way I want it either. Nope, I don't. Do I? Don't mean to keep pausing the video, but trying to get the temperature right. It's one of those days where it's hot or cold depending on the moment. So I'm trying to work out a balance here. Here I am making lime and I don't have any leather. That's alright, we'll get leather. Or hides. And if I get them quickly enough, I can process a full batch instead of these partial batches that 119 encourages you to do these days, because if you don't, they just rot. Couldn't believe it when I opened a chest and I saw a rot in the chest, and I was going, what is that? I never put food in there. It was hides. All of a sudden, hides had an expiration date on them. Untreated hides. And you know what? That's what it's like in real life too. If you don't treat a hide, it'll rot on you. So why not in Vintage Story too, huh? Grinding with the quern is not one of those things that you like to do by hand, generally speaking. Because it's the only thing you can do when you're doing it. And it is one of those mind-numbing tasks. I don't mind doing it, but usually when I'm doing it, well, if I'm just playing and not recording Vintage Story, I've always got a video running on one screen and I'm listening to it. I don't even have the sound to the game on. Certainly no music anyways. So when I'm grinding, I'm just watching a TV show or a movie or something. But definitely not just watching the quern. So when I started recording, that really changed what I did while I was playing Vintage Story. So obviously now I'm not have any videos on, because, well, you'll be hearing them. So it's a big sacrifice on my part to bring these to you. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing on your behalf. Yeah, like you asked me to do this. Wolf, you're so funny. Or something. Could write software that holds down the right mouse button key for me. That'd be real easy to do. Then I wouldn't have to sit here with my hand on the mouse holding down a button. People, they'll find something to put on the mouse to hold the button down for them. Which is not bad thinking, mind you. What have I got that could sit on that mouse button? Whoop. That wasn't it. That was pretty funny. Alright, mouse pointing at the quern. Alright. Portable hard drive holding the button down for me. Pretty creative, aren't I? Because I'm the first to have ever thought of that, of course. Or something. I meant not the first. It takes quite a bit of hide to make the leather backpacks. It takes 8 pieces of leather. Leather is not hard to make. It's just a time project that consumes a length of time, a long length of time. None of it's hard to do, just time consuming. And it's not, this part, the grinding, is taking my attention, but actually processing the leather, you put it in the barrels, you seal it, and you're able to do something for days. And the last process, I think, is 4.3 days or something like that. I usually don't pay attention because I'm busy off doing other things. So I really don't care how long it takes. But since I don't have a base in this play what I'm doing, this play style, I'm going to be aware of every painful day, the process. So this will be fun. Just hope there's something fun around here for me to go do. There always is in Vintage Story. The limit is really person. Well, this hard drive's doing a great job for me. My tendons and ligaments and cartilage will be happy that I'm not holding that mouse button down. Or something. No, stop it. Well, yeah, we're okay to do that, but alright. Just finished getting the hard drive out of the way. Let's take care of nutrition. So that's what I'm trying to do. These last couple pieces. So it takes 50 per barrel, which of course I've made more than I need to for 2 barrels. You're in my way. Sorry, Lone Wolf is a grass breaker. Are you not sorry? Just how it is. But I try to not make you watch much of it. Okay. Dog is barking and needs attention. As a good pet owner, I better go see what he needs. So I'll be right back. Well, he's all kind of excited now. He's in the room with me. Want some more dirt because... Oh, a bear. I'm betting that is a sun bear, though. They're not as large, and that doesn't look like a large bear. I'm not going to go up and shake hands with it and find out. So maybe it's wishful thinking, or maybe I'm onto something. Just as long as it's not on me. Ha 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 ha. Let's let the bear go. Well, where did he go? Is it okay to lose track of your bears? Probably not. Let's go right up here to the... Oh, okay, he's right there, the trader. Yeah, that's got to be a sunbear. He's got the brown nose. Yeah, there we go. He's got the brown patch, too. He's got his Superman patch. See, I can say it. Doesn't mean you can't talk to me. And he's checking things out. I really don't want to live in the rain. Just sitting in the rain. Let's bring that up in here. Hey. So we've got go get some more lime material. Alright, this time I got more than, you know, what I was thinking of the first time. But wasn't thinking about. And my little bear friend. How friendly are we going to be? Because I don't want to be that friendly. We'll have to get more. Okay, there it is. Maybe we'll have to get more dirt. And kind of make this place a little bear-free zone. Because you could wander in and get pissed off at me. Kill me. Yeah. I know I've moved into your area. I apologize. Kind of rude of me. But I didn't see you when I moved in. I'd have done it anyways, though, to be honest. Working on a wolf zone here. Yeah. Whatever you say, dude. Yeah, we're gonna go get a bunch of dirt. I'm gonna have some security here. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Can't look up and down at the same time. And really, that's what I'm trying to do. Peek over that wall. I saw him move back there. So with this hide rotting nonsense, I decided I'm going to make more lime. Barrels are cheap, just trees and a saw and some sticks and you got barrels. Water's pretty cheap. Apparently I'm hungry. It's a good thing I got this storage set up here, huh? Is it this one or this one? Or this one? This one. It's not that one. Oh, there we go. Well, we'll get there eventually. We'll just dig up the whole planet. Alright, let's go get more dirt. I've started digging this way. Let's just kind of keep digging this way. Curious how far that bear's moved away. It'd be interesting to know, to see the code and see how they're programmed, whether they have an area they stick to, or if they're just free rangers, just roam anywhere, everywhere, whatever. Having a clue. Alright, here's some dirt. Seriously, it has to be down here? Wow, that's interesting. I had no idea it was positional sensitive for making packed dirt. No idea. Yeah, Wolf. You ding dong. Oh, I appreciate that vote of confidence, Wolf. Well, you're welcome, Wolf. I wasn't planning on enclosing this, but kind of one of those happy little accidents. I do like being secure, especially in temporal storms, etc. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I wouldn't exactly say we're enclosed. I'd say we're fairly safe, but maybe, I don't know. Okay. There's only 2 points of entrance. Where's my hard drive when I need it? I know the answer to that question. He slid on me. Oh no. Alright. Just gentle. Just gentle. Here we go. Hard drive at the work. At work. Your hard drive at work for you? Or something. So I'm going to need oak trees. I'm going to need lots of animals to slaughter. We have that desert we just came through with all kinds of hyenas. Oh, wait a minute. No, we just swam across the big lake, didn't we? Well, the desert would be a great place to go for hides. So if we need to, we know we've got that desert where we can go hunt for hides. We got a cow here or whatever, but that's not going to be the right kind of supply, I don't think. Huh. Alright, time for the hard drive again. Okay. My hard drive dollars at work for you? Ha ha! That thinks he's a politician or what? Guy thinks he's glad to have a hard drive to push the button for him, so he doesn't have to. Grind, grind, grind. Grind, grind, grind. Maybe I should bring you back when this is done grinding. Okay. Alright, so I've got 30 more pieces of lime than I need. Chest is not on my back. Okay. For right now, that goes there. So since this is kind of my house right now, you can bet your bottom dollar there won't be any grass in here. Not on my floor, for crying out loud. So stop it. That's all I need right there. This is 2 doors. Look at that. We're almost like civilized here. Wow. I'm hurting for food, aren't I? Why, yes, Wolf, you are. Wow. Guess I didn't realize how hurting for food I was. Apparently it's not that one, apparently it's this one. Okay. Huh. Gotta go let the dog in, so we'll be back. Alright, crisis averted. That. How about that? Oh, speaking of temporal storms, that was a waste. What a temporal storm was it? Heavy storm. Alright, well, I'm just going to hang out here till they tell me it's time to sleep or die. Whoa. Alright. Time to sleep. Why don't I? Guess that's why I can't buy at Traders, huh? It's Guild. Hey, Guild. I think we still have a temporal rift out here. No reason to think that my oven will still be warm, of course. Oh, actually it is. Okay, well. Let's cook some bread, huh? Alright, I'll bring you back when the bread is baked. Alright, we ran out of heat. Those 2 pieces of bread will not cook like that. Oh, darn, I can't put them down. Looks like, did he get killed? I'm going to need a reed basket. Because I want something to go with me, which will be the pump. But I need something else to store. Oh, I guess I have the tray to store too. Oh, I also, well, yeah, I don't need any of this. But since I'm already halfway there, more, I'm just gonna finish it. I forgot that I had the chest buried as some sort of food storage thing. Cellar, in a cellar sort of thing. Because that's actually where I want to put the bread. The uncooked, the dough. Sure don't need all of this on me. This. Alright, so barrel. Metal sticks on the sides. Okay. No, not okay. Now, okay. I think what I want to do is go kill 1,000,000 hyenas out here. That's what I want to do. If I remember correctly, it was quite a big swim across this lake. Let's provide ourselves with an aid. We're going to leave our stuff. Like the new policy is we don't leave without a pillar of some sort. Because I really didn't enjoy the feeling of losing all of my precious things that I've collected so far when I got lost that last time. Or one time, which was the last time, but that's tall enough. Certainly is as tall as I can make with what I have on me. I couldn't get more, but that's pretty tall. Yeah, I think we were in a desert when we saw that. So while we're across the lake, the desert, I don't think it was that bad. I don't know. It's probably shoreline. Woo! What are the chances I get the pineapple? They should be 100%. It happened. I don't know what the guy's changed, but when it's at 16, that's as mature as that plant gets, and you should. How there is a chance of not getting the fruit, I don't understand. Sometimes I've gotten it, but most times I don't think I have gotten it most times. What am I doing? I'm gathering dirt because I want more pylons. I don't want to lose my things again. Once was one too many times. So this is me overcompensating. But I don't plan on losing my things. You can't even see that other pillar there. Put it up over here. Let's see if we can. We can. Yeah, it's going to be packed dirt. I think we're pretty tall here. If I can't see that, then I'm in trouble. What are you telling me? I'm hungry? Feels like that's what I was just told. Okay, feed me. Okay. Alright, we got a little directional there too. Woohoo! Be the clever ones. Or something. Okay. You might notice that I'm going a little overboard because Oshkology Williker, I didn't like not having access to everything I'd worked for in the game. Some more vegetable. Grab the food when it's in front of your face. Don't need to occupy an additional inventory slot for 3 pieces of dirt, since I'm likely going to use it anyways for more pillars. Grab a little more and make 1 stack. Alright, well, we've got a nice little collection of vegetables. I see some more over here too. Wow, that is pretty impressive. Alright, fresh fruit too. Yay! All kinds of food, huh? Hello, dear. I don't mean dear as in my sweetheart. Oh, more fruit. Does that pillar stand out at all? It's almost as outstanding as, well, that. What is this? Now this is a first. This is brand new. This I have not seen. So that looks like a big time gravestone marker to me. But that might not be what that is, because not seeing anything underneath here. It's awesome though. Whatever it is, it's really cool. That is really cool. Okay, moving on. So the reason the desert is the place I want to go hunt is because there's always a million hyenas out there. Since that's what I'm hunting for hides. And that's where I think the most plentiful animals can be found. That's why we're heading back to the desert. Quite the Swiss cheese right there. And yeah, I definitely should be doing as I'm doing, collecting. Whoa! Hello? Hope you were just, I don't know what, I mean, I know what you were doing. Hope that's all you were doing. That you're finished with it. That was more of a hello than I would have liked. Interesting. Yes, I keep checking on my pillars to make sure that I can see them so that get another one up while it can still be useful to me to see the one before it. Okay. Oh, it's nice up here. Yeah, the desert's farther back than I think it is. I think it's on the other side of that big body of water there. So I don't know how good idea that's going to be. Going out to the desert. I still like the idea because of the density of the animals that I can kill. Whereas if I try to kill animals here, I'll be hunting around for ever trying to find them. Whereas I go to the desert, they're out in the open. I don't have to hunt to find them. I just have to hunt when I find them to kill them. Oh. Okay. So I'm not changing my thinking on the go to the desert plans. Oh, that dirt I left down here. Not that it matters. Let's see if we can get back to the desert before this episode is over. I think that'll be a challenge enough. Clearly the red meat's what I need to prioritize eating because of its soon to expire issue. And we're swimming. We're swimming. This little summer rain happening here. The humidity is about 130%. It's 131 degrees F right now. And that water is the only place that feels good right now. We won't get to the desert yet. Because far more important than getting back to the desert is being able to get back to where my things are. So, pillars, pillars, pillars. Wolf's best friend right now. Wolf didn't like having his things not really accessible. This is me overcompensating. But maybe if that ever happened to you, it might make you overcompensate too. But no. This is my answer to it all. Don't ever repeat it. That's my answer. Yeah, that's okay, good. We'll pick them up. So I'm gonna come up here. That's what my plan is. When my dogs flop around, he sounds like a fish. I doubt you can hear him though. All right. One more pillar to get me home. I'm ready. Alright, let's move on. Some tall guys right around here. Block my view of that, but I do know. Go east. Assuming I have my Cartesian coordinates correct in my brain. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1:30. Is the sun? I have no idea. Be over that way just a little bit. Yeah, that's making me sick. Hope it's not making you sick. And I could totally regret this whole concept of head out to the desert, but without a map, it's the only desert I know around. Where's the sky most bright? I don't know. And I don't care because I feel very comfortable with my east and west here. So we can see that pillar there. Go get on that hill over there. Another one. Nope, that won't do it. There we go. Okay. I guess while I was up there, I could have looked to see if I could see the desert. I guess I still can. We'll get to the edge of the view distance and I won't be able to see farther, but see what we can do. So that desert was a lot farther away than I was thinking it was. I've never tried this technique before. I like it. I like it a lot. 62, 53. One more ladder rung to be found. If I don't find it, the world will go on. Alright, enough looking for the ladder rung. That's how I came up, so let's go back down this way, because we know that's a safe way. You still got to get across this thing. What a stupid thing to do. Alright, well, we've reached the end of this episode. I want to thank you for watching, and I'm having fun playing. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. And for all of you that already have, I appreciate it so much. I don't take it for granted. I'm humbled that you would do that, so thank you. If you like the video, please click on that like button and let the world know. And if you don't, you want to click dislike, that's alright. Just let me know what you didn't like and maybe I can change something. Nevertheless, I'd love to hear any comments you have. So post on those videos, anything you'd like to share. And come watch the next one with me, won't you? Thanks. Goodbye.